So we're over at our friends Jean and Jody's house. We're going to go into their hive real quick, pull the wool blanket off that's been there over winter, and see if we need to add frames. It's the last week in March 2025. We're just checking on the bees. Oh, there's a lot of bees down here in the side. There's a wax moth outside of the blanket. So I think that probably when I move the divider board.
Bring the lid around front and lay it on the lid. Yeah, that'd be good.
There are a few bees on the blanket, but not very many, but there's a bunch back here in the hive. So I'll just lay that right there where they can get in. Walk right in. Yep, there's bees all the way here to the back. So we're going to add some more frames.
If I would pull out. There you go.
Yep. Oh, I see honey back here, so they've still got some winter stores. That's good.
Just leave it in the back. Well, sit down right here on the front, on this board. Just sit right there.
You can see all the bees that are on the divider board. Oh, no. Okay. Let's halfway down.
You need to scrape that?
I do need to scrape that. Our divider board was not pushed up tight to this last frame. So the bees took care of that gap with propolis. It's still not closing up very good. One of the things we love about these lay-ins hives is that we can go into the hive and just do the work we need to do here on this end, away from the cluster, away from the brood nest, and not get the bees all riled up. Not disturb them at all, actually. Okay.
Now take this wooden stick here and put between that top frame so to stay shoved up there. There you go.
Okay.
Now if you'll take and shake the ones off of the blanket right over the top. All right, toss that out to the side over here. Now bounce your divider board one more time on the top. Bounce it hard. That's good. Then you put your lid on.
You don't think I need to sweep these in?
No, they'll go in. They got plenty of room to walk by.
They do have plenty of room.
All you got to do is like just be right here on the front edge where the, not that, that one. Yeah, get them up and start your lid from one end and slide it on.
Got to be on the hook over here. So now we won't have to go into this hive again until we decide to collect honey.
Right.
The hive is full of frames. There's evidence of a laying queen, even though we didn't look for it because the box is full of bees. And I'd say everybody's good.
And I may make another inboard
Divider board.
sure, and slide it in there. But it don't matter if I do or don't.
Alrighty.
It has no effect on the bees until we shrink them down in the fall of the year.
That's it. So we're finished up pretty much with the hive here at our friend Jean and Jody's house. We went in and removed the wool blanket and put some frames back into the hive so it's ready for the summer. If you watch our videos or if you missed our videos in the fall, what we do to get our bees ready for winter is we take a wool blanket for each one of the hives, and it's folded over, I don't know, maybe about 6 times. Lay it across the top of the frames with this side draped over the divider board into the empty cavity. And that does 2 different things. The wool blanket does 2 different things. It helps to keep the warmth of the bees, insulate the warmth of the bees, keep that heat inside the hive. And that part that's draped over the side, it helps to wick the moisture away from the colony to keep the bees dry in the winter and warm. So what we had done in the winter was, or in the fall to get ready for winter, was put the blanket in and remove any empty frames, and that reduces the amount of space that the bees have to keep warm. So in the spring, it's the last week in March here in North Carolina. And so to get ready for the spring and summer, we've gone in, removed the wool blanket, and then added the frames back in. And so now this box has room for the bees to grow, and it's all done until we're ready to collect honey in the fall. So that's what we like about the lay-ins hives. We can do the work we need on the end of the hive without disturbing the whole colony and breaking up the brood nest. And it also, natural beekeeping allows us to just do that and not interfere with the bees' life cycle. So that's it for us. Did want to mention my bee suit that I'm wearing. This is one that I ordered from Amazon, and I have no affiliation with them and certainly don't make any money off of this, but just did want to mention this feature is the zippable fencing veil. It's got a zipper, so when you don't need to be all covered up, you can unzip it and open the front of the veil. Makes it really nice when you're working the bees, if you want to stop and have a drink of water, if you need, I need to put my reading glasses on if we're looking for the queen or doing some tedious work. But that's a feature that I really like. I've got a couple of other bee jackets and none of them has this feature, and this is my favorite one. So that's it for us today. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you're having a great afternoon. Give us a thumbs up on the video if you like what we're doing. And if you haven't subscribed, please do that, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks so much. Bye.